New topic, the plus sign,
1 gigabyte's been confirmed and
enter
10
topic
files have been
label,
confirmed.
classification,
Yeah,
description.
that's
So we
how
are now
I
creating a
coded
new
it as
topic.
of now.
And all the information for
Okay.
this
I don't know
topic,
if
you
it's
can find
confirmed,
find it
but
here
that's how we are
in the same step
coding it as.
3
So
in the
if
agent
needed, the
section.
change is
Just
actually
copy
very will be
paste
very
all the
simple.
information from your workbook because that will be easier for
If it's
you
more
and
number
will
of
make
files, I
less
just have to
errors.
change like
So I've
two
copied the
variables. That's it.
topic
If there's a
label,
size difference, I just have to
topic
change this
description
part,
as
and if
well.
it's a file difference, I just
So
have to
what does
change
this
this
topic
number.
do?
So
That will be more
Yeah, I
defined in
just
the
don't want to
topic
lose it,
description. Topic description, it engages
yeah,
with the
and
user
um,
about the
lose
request related
that
to resort. So our
need
use
to
case around Coral
change.
Cloud
And I'm
resorts,
not sure how to document that
that is
for
what
the
this topic is
team
going to do. It is going to identify the records. It's going to
because
answer the
that's still
query
a
around the
decision.
we
different
can add
activities
like
that
a
are associated
PVI
in the record.
saying
So let us also define the
maybe we
scope
can
of
take
this
that up in next
topic.
sprint or something, like
So your
confirm the
role
following
is to
changes, and then we
assist the
can add the
customer
number of
service
files in a
representative, a
list form.
CRM. So if the guests are going to have different inquiries about
I know.
the hotel reservations or what are the activities that are going to take place in a hotel, so that is the purpose of this topic. I'll enter out the scope, and
So
then we're going to add in the
if we don't have any
instructions. They are
questions
more
regarding
around
this,
like
and there's one
guardrails,
other thing
so
that
that our agent
I
does
found
not
that I like
hallucinate,
to
it does
show.
not ask any vague or
Um,
information that should not be
Just for
asked. So
them
it's
to,
more like
with everyone,
we're just adding
what I have
guardrails to our
documented,
agent
what
that
we
it's not, it
talked
shouldn't
about.
ask for an ID.
Um,
Instead ask for
and
a record that's relevant. So that is the instructions that we have
okay,
added.
I
You
think
can
we
also
got it
add
all.
multiple
Confirm file
instruction to your
size
topic.
and
And
number.
we are not adding any example input as such. We'll just
Okay.
click next. And if you can see, there are 33 agent labels, agent actions. These are standard agent actions, and we do not need these many actions. So we are going to
Okay.
add around 9 to 10 actions that
I
are
added that as
associated
well
or relevant to our topic.
without it.
So the first one could be draft a revised email.
And then
Just select these,
what I have here is
get
that
activity timelines, get activity details.
I
For
updated it to
simplicity,
one
you can also
gigabyte
select all the agent action, but then that will increase the processing time
as
as
well
well,
as
and the agent
added.
will have to
We gotta
search through
add the
all the
page
different
title,
action
step
to give
7,
you the
upload
output.
supporting materials,
Akshata,
and then add the
real
container
quick,
for
this
the
is
Agentforce
Virginia. Could you
compliance.
slow down? We've
A
got
little
some
better thing is
feedback
navigation.
Oh yeah,
asking
sure.
if you could slow down and let folks kind of catch up a little bit. And also,
And
it'd
when
be
you click
great to
done,
kind of
let me know to update
further
CTS. Is that all right
explain
with
some of
this?
the concepts
yeah,
around,
it's all part of the
what
result.
they're
If you go
doing
back
and why.
here, that part
Yeah,
the
Thanks.
change is already done. Sorry,
sure.
I forgot to show.
I think
If you
it's
go back.
better to completely slow down and go back and start.
The original
Let me
PDF said when they click
let me also
done,
bring up my
then it
chat
goes to view
section.
complete. Is that
Okay,
not possible to do?
sorry.
Oh,
Sorry about that. Extremely sorry. Um,
I didn't see the original
okay.
PBI.
So I hope the first one first. Let's do it again because we
Okay,
haven't come
we can
far
add
away.
that. You can
So the first
have
step
it in.
was enabling the
We
Einstein.
can
So
try it
by
with that.
default, our orgs do have Einstein and everything ready, but all we have to
So as
do
you can
is
see
just
here, we
enable the
changed the
Einstein.
method to submit
So
complaint.
let's do that.
So now
So
once
let's
you
go
click
into
submit
setup.
complaint,
Here is the setup, the gear
here
icon.
basically thank you for
Okay.
submitting complaint. We can
And
we have to
from
see
setup,
if
just
we want to
type in
change this as to
Einstein
legitimate or something. So
setup.
but
Okay.
otherwise, and then once you
The
click
first
done
one.
here, you're done. That's it.
And I have already turned on my plug, the toggle.
Then
Please
makes
let
sense
me
of
know if you guys have turned on the toggle as well.
Yeah, I think if you just add the
It
step
was just by
7
default, it would have
title,
been off, and we have to turn
Yes,
it
yes.
on,
leave it
and that's
as
all.
is, and then let
So we
the
have turned
customer
on an
decide
Einstein
if they
toggle.
want to change
The
anything
next
since we
one
have
would be just
documented.
refresh it because
Ragu, you were saying some
it might
colors need
the
to
next thing
change
might not show
already,
up.
Matthew?
What's after
Yeah,
setup? So if you go into your
we just follow the
exercise,
same order.
enable Einstein, open the Einstein setup, search for generative AI. Okay, search for Einstein, basically search for Einstein generative AI, sorry, and the setup, turn on the toggle. Once that is done, we have to turn on the next toggle. So from the quick finds, again from the same place. And yes, I would recommend you using Google Chrome, or because it might not be like all the settings might not be coming up in the classic if it's Safari or something else. The next and turn on the second toggle. Turn on both the toggles. Cool. So I think most of you all have turned on both the toggles. The next step would be creating a topic. So what is basically a topic? Topic is having a select multiple actions clubbed in together, and that is because we have to focus on a particular use case. Okay, let me, yeah, I think everyone has turned on both the toggle, and let me go and let explain you what further a topic is and how are we going to create a topic, for which we'll be going into agents, sorry, the agents from the setup, and select the Copilot, Einstein Copilot as your agent. This is the default agent that we have that is already present. Okay. Uh, I hope you have got the link for the workbook as well. If not, let me message it here in the chat. I think someone, the team can also help you guys if you are stuck anywhere with the code for the workbook. So once it is done, from the setup again, go into agents and open Einstein Copilot. Okay. Once you have opened Einstein Copilot, let's open Builder, because this is the place where you're going to build, deploy, edit your topic, actions. You're going to configure everything around your agents in in Builder. Okay. So here by default, you might be having a agent action, sorry, a topic migration default topic, and we have removed the topic. So while I speeded up and went ahead, I just removed this topic. So I would request you to click down, and there would be an arrow over here, and just remove the topic from the agent. Just do first step one and step two, and the rest of the thing we'll do it together again. And let me know if you have removed the default topic, that is migration topic. And again, to bring it up, like, what is topic? Topic is a collection of actions so that you can focus on a particular use case. In this case, it was migration default topic that we have removed, but we'll be creating a new topic. We'll be adding some standard action. We'll be creating some custom actions again, custom actions as well. Uh, okay. Let us create a new topic. That is point number three. Point number two. Okay. New topic. And we are going to add in all the information for our topic. We are going to provide the description, the scope, the instructions for a topic. So our agent knows what it has to like. And there could be also multiple topics you can assign to a particular agent. And one topic will be having multiple actions. An action defines what an agent has to do, what particular task an agent has to perform. Let's go back to instruction and copy all the information associated for the topic. Let us copy the topic label and the topic instruction or topic description. So basically, this is the information what this topic does. This could be something like, so what is this topic doing? It's identifying and summarizing the record. It will be answering the queries, aggregating data, updating the information, refining email. So there is a lot of information about what this topic does. And this is basically the topic description. Then let's copy the scope. What is the scope of this topic so that it doesn't perform, it doesn't go, the agent does not answer outside the scope. It is limited. The actions and everything are limited within the scope. So your role is to assess the CRM representative about the inquiries for a hotel. So this is what a topic is going to do. Let us add in the instructions as well. Never ask for an ID. That is, never ask the user for an ID, instead ask for a record. And you can also add in multiple instructions, but today we're just going to add in one instruction. And once done, you'll click next. I hope everyone is with me till here. And once done, you can see there are a lot of 33 number of agent action. These are standard agent action, but we won't be adding, I mean, you can add all of them, but we won't be adding all of the instructions. We'll be just adding around 7 to 8 instructions that are relevant to this topic. So all the instructions are here, and you can select this agent actions, that is draft or revise email, get activity timelines, get activity details, and that get orders, get contact, get records, identify object by name, identify record by name, query records. So Salesforce is going to keep adding like more and more new actions for you guys so that it becomes easier to set up topic and we do not have topics and action. I do not have to do everything from scratch. But these are some of the important ones like that are relevant to our topic that we are adding today. So I have selected a few of them. I'll just go through them again. Get activity. The first one was draft revise email, get activity timelines, get activity details, get orders by contact, get order record details, identify object name, record. It's okay if you select a few more um, actions or if you select a few less, but this is just for your information, like how it actually works. So we have added a few actions to our topic and our topic is already configured. Once it is done, you have clicked finish and the next step is to activate our agent. So click on the activate sign that is on the top right corner and you can see here your agent is activated. Okay. And we're done with step 3. Please let me know if you're here, if you are done with step 3 as well, if you have activated the agent. Great, thanks. Now we'll go to step 4 where we'll be seeing how does this agent action work? How does the standard actions that we have added to our agents work? For which click on the back arrow and go to your home screen. Okay. From the setup, from the app launcher, click on the app launcher and go to Coral Clouds. Here you can see an agent like symbol. Just click on that and say hello to Agentforce. Okay, so your Einstein assistant is up here and we'll get started. We are on step 4 and we have just launched Coral Cloud app and we have clicked on the Agentforce icon here. And we are going to test out the topic that we have just created, the newly created topic, the newly created agent action that we have assigned to our topic. So let's ask our agent by entering a few prompts, like show me any high priority cases. so you'll for sure get the result. And then click finish and activate it if you're not getting the output. But hopefully that should work and you should be able to get it. Yes, for my request, I've got the summary of the cases and Einstein has given me the output. The next prompt would be, can you give me an overview of the contact? And again, agent is based on the previous one. Agent is again analyzing the request and giving me output. If you're not getting the output, I would recommend. I mean, don't forget to activate the agents and also refresh it because that will really help. So once we are done trying out the agents in like on our home screen from a Coral Cloud, we can also go ahead and do the same actions on our agent builder, for which let's go back into our builder. You can go back into your builder from the same step, like from your setup, gear icon, setup. From setup, go into agents. Click on agents, enter Einstein Copilot, open in builder. And if you want, you can refresh the conversation preview if it doesn't work for you. Check out all your topic. You can check your topic as well, your topics action, what all action you have added. If you haven't like configured the proper ones, I would recommend you doing the step of adding the actions again. That is step number 3. And if you have done with the step, you can just go ahead and try out and prompts in your builder. So in this case, we'll be trying out the prompt again and we'll see how agent reasons here. So show me any high priority cases that are open. I've entered the same prompt that we have entered in the Coral Cloud. And if you can see here, agent has followed the instruction. It has gone through all the actions. And from the actions, the 11 action that we selected, it has selected query records as the first one. And that's how it has got us the output of the open cases. Based on this response, we are further going to go ahead and ask the agent a follow-up questions. Basically, can you summarize the first case for me? So this is a conversational AI and the agent remembers that what question we have asked first. So based on the first question, it's going to give us the output for the second one as well. And don't worry if it doesn't answer you, because if it doesn't give you a proper answer, because sometime it might not work. It's again computing, like it might give different results for different one of us, but most of the time it should be giving the same output because we have added in all the same standard agent actions. And yeah, it should work. Please let me know if it doesn't work. Just yeah, deactivate and activate it again. Just refresh it maybe a couple of times and it should work for you guys. So please let me know if you're getting the output, if this works for you. Great, I can see most of people it's working. Amazing. Yeah, just try out all the different prompts and see how agent summarizes the record, basically selects the action and grounds the data to give you the output. Cool. Yeah, not always it sometimes needs to be refreshed, but not all the time. And let us go back to our presentation to see like how it exactly works. And let's do it again. Oh, sorry. So we have seen the attributes of agent, we have seen in the topic as well how it performs, and more about the Atlas reasoning engine, how it grounds the data, how it prepares a plan, how it chooses uh, the actions and gives you the output. So how does Atlas reasoning engine exactly works. So in our case, when we are asking the agent about, can you summarize the case for me, the first case for you? So agent, from the available actions, all the 11 actions or 9 actions that you had added, so out of those actions, what agent did was, like the Atlas reasoning engine did was, it identified two relevant actions, that is action number 17, 6, based on the description, based on the labels, based on a query, and out of which it then gave us the output. Similarly, if you're going to ask another question like, can you book Sophia a tropical snorkeling experience? The agent is going to do the same stuff. It's going to chain actions, because this could be involving multiple steps as well. Like, firstly, finding a record, and then finding the information about the activity details. So, there could be a possibility that there are a lot of other different chain of actions that are linked that is going to give you an output. So this is how Atlas Reasoning Engine performs. It prepares a plan, it generates a plan basically, and it grounds the plan to give you the most optimized results. And we have also seen the actions. We have seen standard action, and we have seen standard action. There were like 33 of them that were provided by Salesforce. But you can also create your own custom action, and that's where we as a developers admins comes to play, because we can create these actions using Apex classes, using flows, or we can have them using prompt templates or external services. So when it says external services, it could be any APIs, MuleSoft APIs, non-MuleSoft APIs, normal APIs, no matter where they are hosted. So you can basically create your own custom actions with the help of Apex classes, prompt templates, external services. So now in the next steps, we'll see how to create our own custom actions. Meanwhile, please let me know if you are good with this, if you have created your own agent, your topic, and we are done with the exercise one. With this, I'm just on the chat now. Please let me know if you're done, and if there are any queries, feel free to shoot them in the Q&A tab. Cool. So let's go ahead with the second exercise. Extend your agents with flow. Okay. So as I've said before, we are going to create a new custom action. So we can create custom action by extending a flow, extending an Apex class, a prompt template. So today we'll try to do at least via flow, Apex class, and prompt template. Maybe you can try out at home using your APIs. But for now, let's do exercise two. That is, extend your agents with flow. Okay. So the first step is, for that, we are going to create a new flow. Let me close all of this. Okay. Come again in setup. From the same gear icon, go to setup. You can close all the unwanted tabs. Go to flows. We are going to create a new flow now, and that will go to flow, click on new flow. This is to step one. We are creating a new flow. Okay. Create a new flow, start from scratch. Click on start from scratch, and we are going to create auto launch flow no trigger. Please select only this flow. Do not select any other flow. Okay, are you not able to see my, I hope you're able to see my screen. Great. So auto launch flow no trigger, please select this flow and click create. I've just created a new flow from here. I've selected auto launch flow no trigger, and that's all. So once done, yeah, select auto launch flow no trigger and go into the resource panel. So now we are going to create a super simple flow. We already have this auto launch flow no trigger. We're going to add in some resources like some variables. So click on new resource, and now we are going to create a first variable. All the information about the variable name, description, data type, you can get this information from the workbook. So I would recommend you please use the workbook. That will save time, it will be easier for you. So go into, again, let me show you again. So click on the resource tab, the leftmost corner resource tab, click on new resources, the resource type as variable, select the API name, contact ID, description. So we are creating three variables. The first one is contact ID, for which I'll copy the description. And then we'll also add in the data type as text. And the first variable is available only for input. If you can see, it's available only for input as it is checked. And if you have noticed here, we're just including information like description and all, which usually we leave blank, because this description will help agent to identify the proper output. So as much as description labels that we're going to add, this is going to be helpful for the agent to choose the right action, the right topic. So it's a best practice to add in more description. Yes, we are on exercise 2, that is from agents, and we are creating a new flow, that is step 1. Currently we are creating 3 variables, and we have created the first variable, that is contact ID, and click done. The next is we are going to create a new variable again, the second variable, and it is called as amount. We're going to add in the description for this variable as well, the amount of the resort credited, and select the data type as number, the default value, sorry, number decimal places up to 0, and this is again available for input, and click done. This is the second variable, it's again available for input. This is the input variable. And the next step, we are going to create the third variable, that is credit ID. Let us add in the description, the ID of the credit record that was created. The data type would be, let me check, it's text. The first one was text, second one was number, third one is again text, and the third variable credit ID is available for output. Once done, click done. Please let me know if you're done creating the 3 variables. Great. Once we are done creating variable, yes, we have mentioned a tip here as well. Writing clear information really helps the agent to populate the right responses and go to the right action. So once we are done, we are just going to hover our mouse and click on the plus sign between start and end. Okay, click on the plus sign between start and end, and search for create credit search for create records. Okay, click between start and end and search for create records. Okay. Once done, you have to provide an information for the create records that you can get from the exercise, that is exercise 2, step 1, create records. So let us add in the label, click tab, the API name should be copied. Let us add in the description that this action is going to create credit records. Okay, and then how to set the record field value, select manually. What is the record object? I think that is credit. Yep, credit C. Use my screen to maybe cross check your values. And then in the field section, you can add in contact field that corresponds to the variable contact ID. And you're going to add another field. Just type in the value like amount, that is the second input, that will be corresponding to the variable amount. Once you're done configuring all the configurations, you can find the configurations over here for create records. So we are configuring a super simple flow and just one action, that is create records. Select manually assign variables and store the credit ID in variable. We have already created variable, so just assign the variable, the credit ID. This is how your flow will look like. Please let me know if you have, if you're done with the create record. If you're missing out anywhere, you can just come back again. You can create a new label, create records, descriptions, credit. You can set the fields, and this is how your screen will look like. You can reference. You can use the screenshot for your reference as well. Once done, just save and activate the flow. Okay. Just save the flow and give the flow a label. You can copy paste the label as well from here. Issue record resort credit. So all we have done is created a super simple flow, and now we are going to extend the flow with agents. And if you realize, we're just adding in descriptions label as much as possible because this is going to help our agent to resonate with the data, the instructions here. So I have added in the flow label, issue resort credit, and click save. Once you are done, just activate the flow. Do not forget to activate the flow because you won't be able to see the flow in the next step. Once you are done, just save and activate the flow. For saving stuff, for saving the flow, you will have all the labels and instructions here. And once done, just activate it. Do not forget to activate the flow. Please give me a check or let me know in the chat if you have activated the flow, because that is important. Otherwise, your agent won't be able to find the flow. Cool. Once we are done, now we are going to create a custom agent action. So previously in the first exercise, what we have seen were the standard agent actions. Those were so click on the new custom agent action under agent actions. So let me do it again. From agent actions under Einstein Generative AI, Einstein Generative AI, Einstein Studio, go to agent action and select new agent action. Select the reference type as flow because we are extending our flow to our agent, and select the newly created agent actions, the one that we just created. You can also go over here for instructions, okay, and create new agent action, issue resort credit. If you have not enabled your flow, you won't be able to see this agent action. So please go back. If you haven't enabled, go back to the same flow and activate the flow. If you haven't activated it, you won't be able to see this thing. We have just created 3 simple variables, 1 simple action. And if you have missed a step anywhere, just go back to exercise 2 and follow this. It will take you only a couple of minutes. And let me know if you are able to create this new agent action. Click next. Now we'll be agent response, and that's the reason we'll select show in conversation. Just configure these three things over here: require input check, show in conversation check, and click finish. Please give me a green check or let me know in the comments if you are done creating this new agent. Amazing. So once we are done creating this new agent, we'll add this new agent to our topic, to our existing topic, that is customer service assistant. So let's confirm again with the instructions as well. So now we'll go back and we'll add a new agent to our topic. So let's go back to our agent from the same agents thing, from the setup. Go to our Einstein Copilot
అరే నేను మళ్ళీ చేయనా
and we'll go into our builder. So this is like after you do it a couple of times, you're going to be like so quick with all the steps, and that's when I went wrong initially, when I just went fast, because I have done done these things a lot of times, and it was like, okay, I have to do this, but I forgot that you guys might be doing it for the first time. But trust me, this is going to be super simple when you guys do it a lot on your own as well. So yes, we are in agent builder and we'll open customer service assistant. It's our topic. And now we are going to make changes to our topic. But if you notice, you won't be able to change anything. You do not have option to remove or add anything to your topic. And that's the reason, because your agent is activated. So in order to make any changes, you need to first deactivate the agent, and only then you can go ahead and make changes or changes to the configuration, agent's configuration. So we have created agent action. Now we are going to add that agent action to our topic. Let us go and select the new add assets from library, or you can also create a new action, but we have already created a new action. So we'll be going add assets from library. And if you scroll over here, you should be able to see your agent action. Okay, I can't see over here. Let me just give it a refresh. And let me select the topic firstly, sorry. And go to this topics action and add assets from library. Okay. I still can't see my topic. No, I can see this. Issue resort credit. So select this topic, issue resort credit. Click, just click, just check the topic, because the rest of them we have already added, and click finish. So once done, you can see your topic will be added to your agent. Please let me know once this is done. Drop down new add action, add assets from library, and select the newly added action to your topic. And once done, just refresh the conversation preview. And let's go ahead and ask if you have missed any step, how to add an action to your agent. Just go through step 3. Go in agents, open in builder, deactivate your agent if it is already activated, because if it's activated, you won't be able to make changes to your agent. And just add the newly created agent action to your topic. And now let's enter the prompt in the conversation preview and try if our agent is able to give the output. Issue 100 resort credits to contact name Sophia Rodriguez. Okay, I may need contact ID, but we have already given the agent instructions. Okay, I need not activate it first because it should still work. Let me activate and ask the agent again. Agent is figuring out. Okay, the 100 credits have already been recorded, have been issued to Sophia Rodriguez, and if you can see, it selected the action identified record. So there were multiple actions that were linked here, chained here to give us the output. First, it used identify record by name. It identified record Sophia Rodriguez by name. It got it contact ID. Okay, and then after it got it contact ID, it selected the second action, that was issue resort credit. So if you can see, contact ID, credit, and the information has been updated. Okay, so it has actually taken some action, and this is what separates an agent from a bot, because bots are just like They are usually dumb because they cannot take any action. And but agents here, they can take actions, they can do stuff, they can perform tasks on your behalf. So let us go ahead and verify if this information has actually been updated or not. Let me just, I've just copy pasted the contact ID and added it in front of lightningforce.com, and it should give me the contact Sophia Rodriguez. So, or you can go from, you can go directly from this one as well. Coral Cloud and then into Sophia Rodriguez, but this is just for us to verify. So if you go into related tabs and the credit, if you can see that 100 amount has been credited just now. So this means it works and agent has taken an action, it has does the job, it has done the job. Okay. Please let me know if you're able to complete this exercise because we have done with exercise, we are done with exercise 2 as well. If you're getting some errors, maybe just refresh it out. And if you're stuck somewhere, if you have joined late, uh, please go through exercise 1, exercise 2. We have created a new flow, a super simple flow, and we have extended the agent action. And now we'll move ahead with the next exercise, that is exercise 3. We won't be doing it completely because this is an extension of the first exercise, but here we are doing something like in a bulk action. Okay. But this is something for you to do as an homework, maybe because you have access to this org for like next 7 days until next Tuesday. So I would recommend you to make the most of this org, try out all the other exercises, not just agents, but prompt builder, data cloud, service agent, RAG related, advanced AI, all of them. And they're super interesting. This workbook lives with you, and this is a living document. You can maybe go ahead and create your own as well, or own org as well. There are instruction on how you can do that in the self-service workshop setup after your org expires after 7 days. So make the most out of it. We are done with exercise 1, exercise 2. Exercise 3 is similar to exercise 2, so we won't be going through all of it, but you can go ahead and try it out at your own pace later as an homework. But we'll be definitely doing exercise 4 because when we previously mentioned, let me go back to our exercises, PPT. So the custom agent, custom actions, we have done a custom action, we have extended via flow, but the next step is via Apex class. So let us see how we can extend our custom action, how we can create a new custom action or invoke a custom action via Apex class. So flow can be helpful in some cases, but if you are working with Apex class, if you have already defined Apex classes, how you can leverage them out, or if you're invoking some APIs via Apex classes, if you're doing some actions by Apex classes, how you can invoke them, how you can extend them with your agents. That is what we are going to see in the next one. So go back, and we are for the ones who have joined late, who have missed out. We are now on exercise 4 of agents. Okay. So for that, you'll be needing access to Code Builder. By default, Code Builder is not enabled. So I would recommend going into Code Builder from setup and enabling it. And please let me know if you have enabled your Code Builder. Just a toggle that needs to be turned on and you need to accept the product terms. Go to Code Builder from setup and turn the toggle on, and please let me know if you have turned the toggle on. We are on exercise 4 of agents. So we are going to create a new Apex class. We are going to make use of Code Builder. I'm sure most of you guys, you all are more familiar with the developer console. For today's workshop, we'll be using Code Builder. So by default, Code Builder is not enabled. Please go in from setup to Code Builder, turn the toggle on, and please let me know if you have turned the toggle on. Yeah, if you're getting a error, maybe just refresh the page. We all got an error, but it worked on turning the toggle on. Yeah, this is the error you might be getting, but just close the prompt and enable the Code Builder. Cool. Once done, from the app launcher, let's go into Code Builder. From the app launcher, the dots. over here. Go into Code Builder, and you can see Launch Code Builder over here. Just click on Launch Code Builder, and please let me know if you have launched the Code Builder. If you cannot, something has gone wrong. Yeah, even I've got error. So just click OK. That should be fine. Just click on Launch Code Builder again. It should work. There are some errors with this. Okay. Is it the same for everyone? Because it worked for me in the morning when I was trying. We have an alternative if it doesn't work. Hopefully it should. Okay, it doesn't work. So let's go into developer console. From the setup, go into developer console. From setup, let's go into developer console. We just have to create a new, for a few of them, if it works, it's good. You can just go ahead and execute this. For me, it's not working. Let me give it a try again. If it works for me. No, it's not. Let me try on a different browser if that works. Let me try it here. There are some issues with my login as well. That's fine. It's not working for me, but hopefully if it works for you, you can go ahead with the code builder, or we can go ahead with the developer console. It doesn't, it's not much different. Like, yeah. Let's go ahead with the developer console. So what we are going to do is we are going to create a new Apex class. Okay, click on file, click on new, and give this Apex class a name as check whether. If you're doing from code builder, you can launch code builder, open the command palette and click search for create Apex classes, enter weather check and just replace this default Apex class with the code that is there. How do you go into developer console? So from setup, you can see developer console, go into developer console. And from developer console, you can click on new file, new and Apex class. And give your Apex class a name as check whether. Click OK. Once done, once you have created a class from code builder, or it could be from your developer console, copy paste the code. Okay. And from the debug, but before going ahead, if you can see, let's review the Apex class as well. So if you can see, this is a simple Apex class, but what's different is the invocable method here. So invocable method enables us to extend this Apex class with agents, because if you would have not used the invocable method, this would have not let you use the Apex class with agents. So this is the most powerful. And if you can see, we have provided this Apex class with label, with descriptions, all the instructions. And why we are doing it? Because this helps our agents to understand the Apex class, to understand the terminologies, and it can select the right Apex class, it can select the right action. Because eventually we are going to extend this Apex class as an agent action. So if you can scroll down, you can find this Apex class over here in exercise 4, step 1. You can do it using code builder, that I have done. For me, for some reason, for some weird reason, code builder isn't opening. Like I'm not able to open my code builder. So let me give it a try again. Code builder and launch. It did work for me in the morning, but it's not working. So that's the reason I decided to switch to developer console. So from settings, if it's the same for you, from settings, you can go to developer console and create a new Apex class. Or it's okay if you just follow this along for now. Once this is done, you can just click on debug and open execute in anonymous code. Can, okay, and deploy. Once you have executed this, not sure how do we, okay, not sure how can I work run this one. Just saving my Apex class for now. I'm not sure how we can deploy this in developer console because I'm still fairly new with Apex as well. Hopefully it should be deployed because I've just saved it for now and it is in my org as well. Thank you guys. So let us go and check if it is going to work with our agent. So let's go back from our setup to agent actions and let us see if we can extend this out as an agent action. So that is an experiment. I'll click on new agent action. Similar, we are following exercise 4. We're going to create a new agent action and we're going to extend Apex class. So click on new agent action from your agent actions and the reference type as Apex. Previously we have done with flow, now we are referencing Apex. And yes, I'm able to see my Apex class, the one that we just created from developer console. All I had to do was control save, command save, control save your machine you're using. And click next. And if you see all the information that we have added in our Apex class as an instruction, as a label, let me go back as a description basically, the check label, check weather, and also for variables, we had added invocable variables. There were three variables, minimum temperature, maximum temperature, weather response, and all these things. We can see all of these variables as well as agent actions and the instructions, the description that we added are added here as an instructions. And this is going to be required input and the output would be temperature description I get. Let me go back to my workbook and we are creating a new agent action and showing the conversation for temperature description. So we are right. So if you are missing out anything, we are on exercise 4. We have created a new Apex class and we are extending with our agent action. Click finish. And please let me know if you're able to see this new agent action. Please let me know if you're done. Give me a green check or let me know if you're done. Thank you. Great. So we have created this new agent action. Now let us go ahead and add this agent action to our topic, similar to how we added the flow to our topic. So let me go into agents from the same setup, quick finds, agents. I'll open my agent Einstein Copilot. I'll go into my builder because that's the place where we're going to do all the configuration changes. I need to deactivate my agent because only then it will allow me to make changes to the agent. I'll select the same topic, customer service assistant. Okay. And in this topic's action, let's go into this topic action and add the new action, add assets from library because we already have created the agent action. It's already part of our asset. So add asset from library and check whether, okay. This is the newly created agent action, check whether. I'll click finish and my new agent action that was extended via Apex class is now added to my topic. Please let me know if this is done for you as well. All you had to do was save Apex, and if you are using agent builder, if you're using code builder, all you had to do was right click anywhere in the source code and say source deploy this to source code, or you can also do Command Shift P and search deploy this to source. Deploy this source to your org. It might give you an error before doing this. You need to also authorize your org. Okay. Before, so there will be an option like Command S, or how do we get this? Yeah. Command Shift P and say authorize org, maybe authorize this org. It might take some time. So it was easier using developer console. But for me, the code builder didn't work, and that's the reason we went with developer console. But yes, we are done with all the steps. We're done creating a new agent action, configuring the new agent action, and the next thing would be we'll be just trying it out. So let me refresh the conversation preview, and let me go ahead and copy paste my command, check the weather for tomorrow. Let us see, because I can see my agent action added here as check weather. It is figuring out the next steps, and it has selected a newly created custom agent action, and it has given us the output as well. So yeah, it works. Please let me know if this is working for you guys. Also, I'm sorry for the confusion between code builder and developer console, but I'm sure you guys must be Apex expert and not like me. So yeah, it's working. That's great. How does it knows the location? Because if you go into the developer console, here we have added uh, the class. Okay. As I said again, I'm not very really good, but there is a method here that checks the weather to get the weather response. Yeah, and this is how it basically invoked the Apex class. Okay, so we are done with exercise 4 as well. So we're done with exercise 1, 2, 4. We have skipped 3 because that is your homework for you guys to do it once you get time. Okay, so we have created Apex class, we have created topics, and we have extended our Apex class as an agent action. Okay, the next step is prompt template, like extending an agents with prompt template. We'll get that thing done as well. So we are done with flow, we are done with Apex. We'll be doing prompt template is the next one. Cool. So let's get started. So again, the same thing from setup. Let's go back to our setup. I hope everyone is with me, and we have created Apex actions. Great. So let's go back and let's do the exercise 5. So from setup, go and find agent actions. I'm not sure if we already have prompts or if we have to create prompt templates. We can do either of them. So let's go ahead and select, click on new agent action, and the reference type is prompt template, and there is no reference action found, which means that there are no prompt templates available in this org. So we'll have to create a new prompt template. So for that, we can go ahead and the exercise prompt builder. And over here in the prompt builder section, let's go into exercise 4. This will help us create a new prompt template, and that's an easier way like to create it. You get to learn new prompt, how to create a prompt template as well, and what is exactly a prompt template, how it works, everything. So please go to exercise 4 from prompt builder. We are switching from exercise 4 in agents to exercise 4 in prompt builder. So yeah, what is the purpose of prompt builder? That's what we are going to learn now. What is prompt builder basically? So from setup, type in prompt builder. Under the Einstein generative AI type, you can find in prompt builder. Please open prompt builder and let me know if you are there. No, exercise 5 from prompt builder. We are in the prompt builder section. We were already in agents exercise 5, but we do not have a prompt template action by default. So we have to create a prompt template because this org was not having a prompt template. So let's go ahead and create a new prompt template, and we'll see as well what is exactly prompt template, what it does. So I hope everyone is on prompt template. Exercise 4 prompt template. Create a flex template. Yeah. So there are different types of prompt template that we can create. We are going to create a flex template. So click on new prompt template. And if you can see, there are different types of prompt template that you can create. You can create knowledge answers, sales email. So what it does is, suppose if you're someone who's into maybe marketing and wants to send out uh, customized email to your customers about a product or something, and you're going to have information on the go. Like suppose if you find the customer is looking out for a particular product, then you can get the search around those product and maybe customize your email, draft an email in a particular way, and send out an email by replacing by keeping the fields dynamic and the output dynamic. And that's how we are going to create a prompt template today. So we are going to create a flex prompt template. Okay. um, let's select flex prompt template. Let's give it a name as generalize personal schedule. I'm in exercise for prompt builder because we are creating a prompt template. API name, template description as generate a personalized schedule that includes time and location of resort experience. So we are creating a personalized schedule experience, a prompt template. Okay. Define sources. So in this sources, let us give the source would be my source name. Resource name would be my contact. API name would be my contact as well. Okay. The source type is object, and the object is contact. So we are generating a prompt template type that is a flex template, and select next. And you have created you are on the home screen of the prompt builder. So here you're going to add a prompt that is from your workbook. So your first name is this, and this is basically a prompt that is that goes for all of the users, but here we are customizing the first name, the organization name, and everything. So let me go ahead and copy paste the prompt details here. When to use prompt builder versus when to use agent actions. So you're going to use prompt template when agent action is when you want to extend something that is from uh, agent action is a different thing. I mean, it's going to let the agent know that what action it has to perform. You can also invoke an agent action using prompt template, and that is what we are doing in this exercise. So we are first going to create a prompt template using prompt builder, and then we are further going to extend it using agents. So they are not an opposite terminologies, they are supporting each other. So we have copy pasted the prompt template from exercise here, exercise 4. Okay. And you can select the model type as well over here, standard. There are different types of LLMs, AI, OpenAI, ChatGPT, GPT 3.5. You can try with GPT-4 Turbo as well. You're going to provide contact name as Sophia. Yeah, Sophia Rodriguez. You can select language. By default, it will be English, and click save and preview. So based on your prompt template, uh, the prompt builder is going to resolve your prompt template and generate response for you. So the template has been saved successfully, and the response is, I am org from the guest team. Yes, because your name was org from over here. And here is a list of resort activities of your interest. Currently, we do not have any activities because we haven't added any. So that's what we're going to add now. We're going to create this. We're going to add the activities for this prompt template to perform better. So the next step is again in the Apex class. So this is the step that for which you'll have to go back again into a developer console. Let me know if you guys have created a prompt template here. Let me just stop here. If you have created this prompt template, if you're with me. All we have done is just step 1 of exercise 4 in prompt builder. we have created a prompt template from the prompt builder. And the next step is to make this prompt template more dynamic. We are going to add an Apex query to Apex class to our prompt template. Okay. So let me go back into developer console again, or if the code builder works for you, you can go ahead into code builder as well. For me, it's not working, and I think developer console seems easier for now. So I'll just go into developer console and create a new Apex class. So we are on the step 2 of exercise 4. We are creating a new Apex class personalized guest experiences because we want to make a prompt template more dynamic because so that it generates information from the Apex classes. So I'll create a new Apex class. You can do it from code builder as well. I'm doing it from developer console. So from setup, please go into developer console, create a new Apex class and click OK. A new class is in progress. Copy the Apex class that is here. And again, if you can see that we have used invocable methods to extend this Apex class, and it is generating the schedule based on the user contact. Okay. The experience is basically what experience the guest is going to get. So we have created this Apex class and saved this Apex class. The next thing we'll do here is let's go back to our prompt template. Okay. Here you can see the activities that are happening today. So we are going to fetch all the activities that are happening today from the Apex class. Please let me know if you have copy pasted the Apex class in developer console or code builder and saved it. It was super simple, just saved it, that's all. And once you have saved it, go back to your prompt builder and refresh your prompt builder. And once done, towards the end, in the last line, just select from the resources Apex class and select personalized guest experience, our newly created Apex class. So we are linking our Apex class in prompt builder so that it will generate dynamic queries. And previously, if you have seen the previous response, we did not get any results as like what are the activities or what is the schedule that is listed. But now our Apex class has the ability to dynamically generate those query based on the contact. Okay, so those were the like standard Apex classes as well. All I'll do is I'll just I'll select the contact again, Sophia, and I'll try out this prompt template, how it works on a particular contact. Click save and it's executing, it's taking some time. So yeah, on adding the personalized Apex class, now I'm able to see the personalized schedule for contact Sophia Rodriguez. And now the next thing what I'll do is I'll just extend this with my agent actions. I hope everyone has created a prompt template. Let us go ahead and save this prompt template as a new version. Save as new version and activate this prompt template. Please do not forget to activate that prompt template, otherwise you won't be able to extend it as an agent action. And let me know if you have done creating the prompt template. Please give me a green check or please let me know if you are done. Thank you so much. So we are done with exercise 4. We are not going ahead, we're not completing the exercise with adding the flow and making it more complex. We have just added a simple Apex class to our prompt template. That's all. Let's go back again to exercise 5 of agents. Okay, we are now on exercise 5 of agents. I hope everyone is with me. You have created your prompt template. Let's go back to agents. So again, we'll be going to setup and agent actions, just like every time we did before. So please go into agent action. We are now going to create a new agent action and we are going to use we are going to extend a prompt template, the dynamic prompt template that we created. And this prompt template, we can extend it like everywhere with your uh, the agent actions, and it will be giving you beautiful results with your emails or with your Einstein assistant as well. And please make sure you're saving this as a new version and you're activating it as well. Okay. Once done, go back to exercise 5 of agents, and we are going to create a new agent action again. For which, from setup, go into agent actions, and let's click on new agent action. I hope everyone is with me here. Um, okay, select prompt template. We are again on exercise 5 of agents. We are creating a new agent action that is referencing prompt template. Okay, I can't see prompt template here. Let me refresh. If it was same for you, or if you have forgotten, not sure if I have activated my prompt template. Let me go into agent actions. Click on new agent action, reference type as prompt template, and I can see my action. Okay, the label, the API name has popped up. But here, if you can see, I need to enter the instructions. Um, okay, the agent instruction. Let me add the agent instruction and copy paste. This agent is used to generate personalized schedule for a contact. You can copy paste the agent instruction from the workbook. Similarly, copy paste the instruction for contact input as well. And for prompt response, yeah, prompt response, this is fine, but just enable show in conversation. That's all. So you can see all the information that has come from prompt template, but we have made changes to agent instructions. We have added in more detailed instructions, and we have selected show in conversation for prompt response. Please let me know if you have configured the agent action using prompt template. Great. Once this is done, let's go ahead and click finish. And we have created a new agent action again. Okay, you can see the new agent action has been added. Now we are going to add this newly created agent action to our topic again. So first we have done using flow, second we have done using Apex, now we are doing using prompt template. So let's go back into Copilot, our builder, our agent builder. Okay. And yeah, my agent is deactivated. So if yours is activated, please deactivate so we can make changes to our topic. Go into your topic, customer service assistant. Go into topics action, and we'll be adding a new action, add assets from library. Okay, and let's add the newly created agent action that we have extended from prompt builder, from template. That is generate personalized schedule and add it to your agent and activate the builder. Please let me know if you're done. Yes, done activating your builder, adding the new agent action. Now let's go ahead and try out this agent action. Okay. So generate a personalized schedule for contact name Sophia Rodriguez. Okay. So agent is taking its time, and let us see if it's able to. Yeah, it's taking time. Did you guys get the response? Did it work for you guys? Amazing. Yeah, it worked for me as well. So the agent used generate personalized schedule, the prompt template as an agent action here, the one we extended out, and it has given us beautiful response. So If you're not getting the output, I would recommend refreshing it out. If you're stuck somewhere, just go back to your prompt template, activate the prompt template, um, add your agent action, newly created agent action. If you need any help, you can go to your exercise. We're done with exercise 5. So we have completed exercise 1, 3, 4, and 5. Yeah, how can we make sure that the contact name was masked before sending it to the record? So if you want to add in more instruction, what you can do is you can go into topics configuration, and in the instruction, let me deactivate this. You can add in more instruction that you do not want some fields to be displayed, you do not want agent to ask you particular id, you do not want agent to give you some credit information. So because this is generalized schedule, it is not having many restriction. But had it been something crucial, something related to security banking stuff, then we would have to impose more security restrictions as well, more guardrail, so that agent is not giving any data or any responses that it's not supposed to give. But yeah, this is all good. It's working fine for most of us. If you're stuck anywhere, please use the workbook. This will be with you. This is a living document. We are going to add in more exercises. We're going to update the content as well whenever there is new stuff coming in. And yeah, you can just go ahead and try out all the other exercises. So we are done with exercise 1, 2, and 5. 1, 2, 4, and 5. So the next one is extend. This is an optional one, but I would like you to like just brief you guys about it. So suppose if you have APIs, any APIs, it could be a Mule API, it could be a non-MuleSoft API, any API that you have built, REST API, SOAP API, that is residing in any platform. So basically, you can import in any API, and if it is a Mule API, it becomes easier to import it. Or if you just want to give it a try, you can invoke any APIs into as an agent action. So in this exercise, what I've done, I've imported a MuleSoft API as a name credential, as an external service. I've created an external service and I have invoked that API from a flow. And after creating a simple flow, I've just followed all the instructions that we have done in exercise 2. So we'll be skipping this exercise, but this is for something. I mean, if you want to try out how can you import your APIs, it's going to become more easier because we're going to have more custom agent action, like how currently we can import using prompt template, apex, and flows, right? But something is coming in the future that is external services support for it. Again, that is something in future. So yeah, we'll see. But you can give it a try. You can try out this exercise, like how we can invoke any API into Salesforce and further connect with agent, because that explores with that expands actually the scope of the of your use cases, because you're bringing in APIs into picture. And similarly, you can also extend APIs via Apex classes. There are so many use cases that you can try it out by yourself. But yeah, we are done with the agent part. Let me go back into this. The You can take a screenshot if you have just joined in, if you have joined in late, if you need access to your org, because you have access to this org for the next 7 days. And now this chapter 2, we really have like limited time, so we are going to like quickly run through the next exercise just to give you a gist of like how we can create your own custom service agents, and that is really interesting. Um, so how agents are different from bots. We have seen how agents are able to take actions, and they are not like bots who are like difficult to manage. They are like really coded part, and they have like if else kind of instructions. They cannot think out of the box, but agent can do the task for you. We have seen an example as well, the way it updated credit records, credit statement, added credit to our contact. So that's how intelligent the agents are, and how amazing it would be to create your um own agents and like build everything from scratch. So that's what we're going to do in the next one. We are just going to create a new we're going to create a new service agent. So let's go into service agent tab, exercise 1, and quickly create a service agent because we really have limited time. But this is an interesting one that I would love to you guys to try it out. So we'll just do the exercise 1 because that's an easier one. We'll learn how to create a service agent from scratch. Um, for which, let's go back into setup. I hope you guys are with me. Please go into, we are into the new exercise of service agent. Exercise 1, create a new service agent. So go into agents, and as of now you can just see Einstein Copilot here. So we are going to create a new agent. Click on the new agent, not the pilot one, a simple new agent. Okay. You can refer the exercise over here in the workbook. Exercise 1, create a new service agent. Okay. And you can select a type. In future, there are going to be like, you can see multiple, not in future, even now, you can see multiple agent types that you can create as per your particular use case. But today we are just going to create an Agentforce service agent. So select Agentforce service agent and click next. I'm going to run through this one because we have to complete it up. And there are 4 more instructions, few more details to be shared. So just deselect all the things that have been, the topics that have been added, because now we are building everything from scratch. So we are going to build our own topic, our own action. So we do not want anything that is default. We are building our own agent, and we have deselected all the existing topics. Click next. I hope you are with me till here. We have just gone from setup to agents. Click on new agents, and we are just doing the configuration. All the configuration detail for this agent, you can find it over here. And let's fill in all the details, like we are creating this new agent called as Coral Cloud agent, the same for the API name. What this agent will do, this is the Coral Cloud agent that will help customer learn more about experiences, and it's going to help the customer book session. We'll also define what is the agent's role. Okay. So what does this agent do? Its job is to assist users, navigate them to different experiences. Uh, will give the information about the company that the agent is working for. We'll select the agent user. You can select as, yeah, new agent user, or yeah, let's select a new agent user and enrich event logs. This will help you with the metadata to select, because whenever you're giving, I'm not sure if something is open out here, if any response. But yeah, you can see that there was an option like thumbs up, thumbs down. So you can basically rate the agent's response. So those kind of metadata will be helpful for you. So that's why select enrich event logs and conversation data. Once you're done configuring this, click next. Select the data from the library. No, just skip it. Just click create. All the steps of how to create a new agent can be found here. From setup, go to agents, select new agents, deselect all the pre-selected topics, and setup, give all the information. Once this is done, you have created a new agent. So the earlier one we were using was a default Copilot agent, but this is a newly created Coral Cloud agent that is going to help you with the experiences and booking stuff for your resort. So let me know if you guys have done, if you guys have can see the new Coral Cloud agent. If you are here with me, please give me a green check or let me know in the comments if you're done. Amazing. I'm so happy you guys are still here and on it. So yeah, the last one, we're just going to create a new topic. By now we have created a topic and we are like quite good with it, I guess so. So let's go ahead and create a new topic, customer support, customer experience support. We have information for the topic, like what does this topic do? What is the scope for the topic that we are going to copy from the workbook? We'll also copy the scope of the topic. And we are going to add in more instructions to our topic. Okay. So here is the instruction. If a customer would like information about activities, you should run get customer experience and then summarize the detail. Always ensure you know the customer before running the action. So we are giving instructions to our agent. Click next. Select the agent action that you want to select, and do not select any action, because as I said, we are creating everything from scratch. So we are not using any standard action. So click finish, and your new topic is ready. Okay. You can go ahead and create a new flow, and you can add the information. You can just go ahead and add it to your topic. So, and the similar way, similar to what we have done in exercise 2, this is going to be kind of similar. So let me know if you're still here with me, if you have created the agent, if you have created the topic. We are now going to create a new flow, or you can just follow along because we have done this step before for exercise 2 in agents, and we can just go on quickly. So as a next step, I'll go ahead and create a new flow. No, I already have a flow. I don't have to create a new flow. It is nice. So I'll just go ahead and create a new, I'll select the topic. I'll go into agent action and I'm just going to add a new agent action. So inside your topic, please add a new action. You're going to create and add a new action. Create the reference action type as flow and get experience details. Similar to how we have created it before, we are going to select check require input and show in the conversation. And we have added a new agent action that was referencing a flow to our topic. Once it is done, let's go ahead and ask the agent by entering the prompt. Can you tell me more about the full moon beach party experiences? And the agent is working out the next steps. It is going to give us the result. Okay, it looks like does not have the information about the full moon party. So the agent is not having the information, but so for that we have to add in more other actions. We have to create new actions. So let us go ahead. Or I'm not sure if by refreshing it, it will give me the prompt. Did it work for you? It's okay if you do not activate it. Just refresh it and see if this works for you. If you're getting if agent is providing you with the activities. Oh, it worked for you. It works after refresh. Maybe let me refresh it again. Okay. Oh, no, it is not having more information. Maybe let's go ahead to the next step and create a new action that is via. Okay, there are a few more action and they are all coming via flow. One is customer details, one is get session, and create booking. So basically, I have to add in three act. Okay. I'm going into my action, create new add action, and then I'm referencing all the three actions via flow. I think I've done the first one. Create bookings. Okay, get sessions and get customer details. Create bookings. Let me do it quickly. Collect required input for the inputs and show in conversation. I'm going to add another action. Let me know if you guys are done adding the action. The second one is get customer details. So this is basically how you're going to create, you're just adding new actions to it, and that is via flow. Okay, not the available action, add actions, reference action type via flow, get experience details. No, I'm done with this one. Get sessions. Require input. Okay, I've added in few more actions, and we can also configure the instructions for this topic that we can find over here. There are a few three instructions that needs to be added. And let's be quick. Or Let's just skip, just save the one instructions and let us see if it is able to give us the experience. So the whole gist is once it is done, once you're done building the service agent, you can go ahead and deploy the service agent on your website. So basically, if I go ahead into my Coral Cloud website, that is something you can do in the next exercises. But I would definitely recommend you to try this out because that is the cool stuff. So once you're done with this, you're going to get the output. But in the next step, what you're going to do is you're going to configure the messaging, you're going to configure routing information, like how do you queue in the messages, how do you respond to different messages, and that is on your proper your working website. So if you by the step 3, you will be having a conversation on your with your AI assistant on your website. So you can add in the embedded messaging to your website and you can have a conversation with AI assistant. And yeah, that is actually interesting. But for that, you'll have to go through all the exercises, step 1 and step 3. And I think that would be a lot. But I'm not sure if, let me know if this thing worked for you guys, if you all are receiving the response, because I think I'll have to make more changes. And that's only then it's going to work for me. Yeah, worked for after a couple of times. Yeah, it did work for me previously, but I guess it's going to take some more time and I'll have to set up more configurations, more instructions as well. With that, there are a few other resources that I want to share with you guys. So we'll be doing virtual workshops like every month. So stay tuned for the next one, which will be in Feb. And you can get your AI certifications done, the AI associate as well as the AI specialist one, which are available for free throughout the year. And I would highly recommend you doing that. There are in-person experiences as well. There are ANR tours coming to your city, so keep an eye on them. And that will be a full-day hands-on workshop. It'll be more uh, self-paced or maybe easy-paced, I would say, and it'll be like throughout the day. So you'll go through all the exercises, and there are new exercises as well that we're going to keep bringing for you. And yes, this is really important. Please do share your feedback with us. I'll leave the screen for a while and you can just scan it. You can go ahead and fill in the information. Let us know how the session was. Let us know if there's anything else you would want us to cover. How can we make this workshop better? How did you find this workshop? Was it helpful for you? And everything about the session. And please do use all the resources. You do have access to the org for the next 1 week. So please ensure that you make the most of your org. The workbook is going to be with you. So make sure you reference it and you cover up all the exercises. They're super interesting. And please, this is, yeah, I'm leaving this feedback form for you for some time. Let me know. Let us know how this was for you. And yes, TDX is coming March 5th and 6th. So you'd get to learn like more about Agentforce, can become an agent blazer, and there is an offer that's going around for this TDX. If you're in US, it would be easier for you. Else you can join as well. So here are all the details how you can join in person, virtual for TDX.